Was it an experience defined as what? Spiritual, natural, what kind of?
I'll leave that to you.
What I found amongst certain Muslims, there was a camaraderie, which I liked. You didn't have to be. Once you're a Muslim, there was a brotherhood. But anything outside that, as spiritual, nothing. Nothing at all.
So you liked the fact that there was a camaraderie?
Oh, yeah, camaraderie, yeah. But outside that, nothing much.
So now, let me just understand about your belief in God.
No, I have no belief.
You have no belief. You're certain of there being no belief, or you just don't know?
I have no belief. Because for me to believe in it as an acceptance that I don't know. But I accept. I want to know.
So you're open to it?
I want to know. And if I don't know, I refuse to believe.
Okay. So to help you know, to help you understand, when you look at the design that you see on this planet, in this universe, and you realize that once upon a time this was not there, and now it is here, what do you attribute that to?
A great force. Neither male nor female, neither human.
This
a great scientific mind that can do all this.
A mind?
A mind. A power, a force, call it what you like.
No, I want to know what you're going to call it. I don't want to straw man you.
Force. Now, if I now sit down and read every religious book on earth, I realize that force has nothing to do with those books.
Okay.
That's what I know.
Let's go with first principles then. Let's scaffold the argument. Let's build it up, yeah? Okay. So from the beginning, you've said that you do believe in
No, I've never said I believe. I've never said I believe.
Have you seen this force?
I don't need to. I feel it.
Then according to your definition, it's a belief, right?
No, it's not a belief.
Okay, then you tell me. You know there's a force.
The force, yeah.
So you would believe in the force even though...
You can't believe. Now, English language we're using, you can use a different language. Believing is accepting with faith.
Okay.
Faith is what? I don't know, but I accept. So I can never believe.
Not necessarily, no.
No, that's the definition of the... You choose another word, we'll find another definition. But belief is very simple. It's English. You can't change it. You can't.
No problem. I'll grant you that. Okay. I'll be careful with my choice of words.
Okay.
So when it comes to the force,
I
know that the force exists even though you have not seen it.
I don't have to see it. I don't see air.
I'm not saying you have to see it or not.
Can you see air?
I can experience air.
So we know it's there.
Right.
Same way I know.
So you are saying you experience the force?
Exactly, just as we experience air.
Okay. So this force, do you believe this force to be a singular?
Wrong word again.
Right. Do you know this force to be a singular or a plural?
I'm not thinking about that because it does not matter.
So you're now picking and choosing, right? On the one hand, one second. On the one hand, you're saying you know that this force exists. Yeah, you know it like you know air.
Yeah.
Then I proceed to ask you another question, and then you've shifted the goalposts, and you're saying that now it doesn't matter.
For me, it's irrelevant if it's male, female, tall. It's what it does I'm interested in,
right?
Not what it
That's
is.
fine. So that's something you're interested in.
Yeah.
But to find out more about this knowing of yours,
you go and find out.
No, because this is something you know.
It's not for me to tell you.
I don't know of the force like you're describing
it. So you go find out. You see, in this world, we're all different. We're not supposed to know everything. That's where the problem lies. We want to know everything.
Right.
I am me, you're you. You married your wife, I married mine.
So would you know about this force, the specifics of this force, even though...
It's a personal thing.
Right.
That's why I don't discuss. It's a personal thing. You know, that's why I don't believe in anything that mimics religion.
You said belief.
Yes, because I don't know. I'm using your word for something that I do not believe.
But for the force you believe.
I don't believe, I know.
Yeah. So you know, so I'm inquiring about this force of yours because surely it affects everyone, right?
No.
It doesn't affect everyone.
People. My life journey is different to yours.
But if you're saying we all came from this force...
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Well, I asked you and that's what you said.
No, you said everything that was created came from this force.
Right.
Where we came from...
We're created, right?
I don't know where we created. I don't know where you created, where you were created. I don't know how I was created.
Do you believe you're created?
But then I go back to, I'm here. I came from my mother. But then I go to the...
But if you go all the way down,
I go to the biblical, I don't believe it. Adam and Eve and all that rubbish.
no problem. But you believe you're created, right?
Yes, by something.
By something.
Probably science.
So something other than the force.
Maybe the force. Maybe. I wasn't there.
But when I asked you about everything in this universe, surely we're in the universe. So by extension,
something created it.
Something created?
Something created it.
It, universe.
It's a thing, a noun.
Universe?
That created the universe.
No,
so of course.
I'm asking.
Somehow.
No, I'm asking. When I asked you about what created the universe and the earth, you said the force.
Yeah.
So you're saying that we are created from something other than the force.
I'd say I don't know how you were created. I don't know how I was created. I don't care. I'm here.
Okay. Why don't you care?
How does it change my life?
I would say that if you apply this analogy with other aspects of life, we do care.
No. How does it change my life?
I'm telling you.
You tell me how it changes
I was just telling you.
Okay, no.
Yeah, by extension or by analogy, if, for example, someone puts a bag over your head, sticks you on a train, and then takes the bag off and then starts offering you a 5-course meal. You don't care about the 5-course meal. You don't care about the waiter. The thing that you care about is where am I and where am I going?
Not really. I'll just eat first and then be on my way.
Well, you're the first person that I've heard that's given me the answer.
I am unique. I always say my mum don't have no twins. There's nobody like me.
But I wouldn't say that uniqueness is a positive.
It is a positive.
No, because that means that if you get kidnapped today, you won't necessarily care about who it is that's kidnapped you, where you're going. You would start enjoying the meal that's in front of you. I think you have a warped sense of priorities then.
You know what? It's that's your definition.
I would say
and that is also an opinion, and the world is full of opinions.
But I would say
how does your opinion change my life?
If that opinion has more positive...
How does your opinion...
I'm explaining to you.
I'm 58 years old.
Yeah.
I've lived more than I'm going to live. So what will you tell me today is going to change my life?
That's irrelevant. You could be
irrelevant.
You could be 100.
Because you're thinking,
but if you've held on to
something you're saying
I'm telling you,
is going to change my existence.
I'm telling you. If you're saying you're 58, if you're 58, do you think that there is a possibility of you holding things that are completely false?
No.
That's very presumptuous of yourself.
No, it's not.
How can you be so certain?
Because, as I said, if somebody created me, as you said, he knows where I am. Let him talk to me.
He has.
No, he hasn't.
He has.
He hasn't.
How do you know?
No. He hasn't spoken to me. He might have spoken to you.
How would you like to be spoken to?
Directly, comprehensive, no third party. Until that happens, it's all opinion.
How would you know that it's God speaking to you other than an evil entity?
So the message you get, how do you know it's God?
By using certain criteria to determine if it comes from God or not.
Created by men that wrote it for their own purpose.
From God.
Does God speak?
God is not contradictory.
Does God speak?
Yes.
Let him talk to me.
He has.
Through you? Or somebody else like you?
But you just don't understand him.
I don't understand. So my God that created me speaks in a language I don't understand.
At this moment in time.
That's not a God.
At this moment in time.
That's not a God.
I'll give you an example. A 5-year-old child that is unable to understand the English language. He may be spoken to by his parents, but he has not developed the capabilities to understand his parents. That does not mean he is not being spoken to. It just means that those capabilities have not been refined yet. They have not been refined yet. Now, let me just finish the point. And then similarly, human beings that are going through their own experiences in life, it's very presumptuous of them to think that they have reached the pinnacle of where their life is taking them. Therefore, they're supposed to understand God at that moment, at that time. That's false.
You have a 5-year-old.
So let me just finish the point. So there are certain people going through different experiences in life, and God will speak to them based upon their capabilities, based on where they are. So for me to say that
you're have a 5-year-old.
So that's why I'm saying if you're 58, that doesn't.
Analogy now. Do you have a 5-year-old?
But I haven't finished my point yet. So if you could be 58. The message maybe you're not ripe to receive that message because of your certain life experiences. That doesn't necessarily mean that God is not speaking to you. It just means you're not able to understand that language yet.
You have a 5-year-old.
I don't want to disclose on camera what I have or not. I can tell you off camera.
I have a 2-year-old.
Right.
And she understands.
Right.
I'm her grandfather.
Right.
She understands. So that your analogy is false.
No problem. I can take you to 2 years old.
No, she understands.
A 2-year-old.
Your analogy is false now.
Can a 2-year-old understand the English language?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's your opinion.
No, it's a fact.
A baby communicates. We don't understand.
I said the English language.
A baby. Yeah, she can understand what you're saying because she has been listening to English for 9 months.
So you told me about
She's
belief.
been in English for 9 months.
You told me about belief, right?
We believe. And
You said
we're
belief
wrong.
with
We're wrong.
regards to the English language, right?
Because you don't know. You believe a child
I
can't hear
got
you.
that. I understood that.
Okay.
But you told me, let's look at belief according to the
know it.
English
Of
language.
course, yeah.
Now I'm saying and using the same criteria by saying this criteria, is that understood by a 2-year-old? You're telling me yes.
Of course. Of course.
You must have an Einstein child then.
Oh, I do. We were all Einstein before we became
No problem.
foolish.
Would you say, generally speaking, a 2-year-old or 1.5-year-old can understand the English language?
I don't know any other 2-year-old. I only can go by what I know.
Right. But you do have the power of observation and deduction, right?
I don't waste my time doing that. Maybe I will, and then I'll come back and answer your question.
Okay.
But for now, the analogy
You're saying deduction is a waste of time?
the analogy you use that
Right.
maybe I've not reached that level
Yes.
of understanding.
Yes.
If at 58 I haven't reached, I don't want to know. Because my God does not think I need to know. That's why He's not telling me. Life is experiences. I can't tell you.
I would
can't
argue
tell you.
this
No.
discussion right now is God speaking to you. But you're
no,
shutting him out.
No.
You are. You're saying, I don't care.
It's not-
I don't want to know. I'm 58. I already know. This is the sort of attitude you're bringing. And frankly, I don't think you're ready to hear it either.
Your opinion.
Absolutely my
As I
opinion.
said,
I'm not
if you-
denying that's
yeah,
my
that's your
opinion.
opinion. That's
Yes.
your opinion now.
But it's an opinion
How
you
many-
need to reflect
How many
on.
people in this world, conservatively?
I mean, there's approximately, they say, 8 billion.
How many religions in this world?
Is this just going to be a long line of
No,
statistics?
It's questions. Yeah, we do statistics. It's good.
Quite a few.
All saying the same or similar.
Not all saying the same. There are certain similarities, yes.
And I'm supposed to listen to. I can tell you, Christianity, 44,000 different denominations. I won't talk about Islam.
I want you to talk
I
about
won't
Islam.
talk about Islam.
Because I'm a Muslim, I can
I
respond
won't talk
about Islam.
because then I will say there are different denominations.
So
you
what?
won't say how much. So that means that message isn't clear. If we need 100,000 people saying
That's your opinion.
Hold on, that's a fact.
No, that's your opinion
Because,
that
no,
it's not clear.
I've counted them.
No, that's an inference that you
no,
made.
I've counted
And
them.
with
I
respect,
asked
it's
you,
a
you
wrong.
said no. There are about 100,000 different religions, all professing to say, God told me this is the way. I don't have time for that. When God is ready, He got my number. He hit me up.
Okay.
So anything anybody says, I'm not interested.
Out of all of these religions, which religion
got the
believes that God is singular, independent, pre and post eternal, and nothing like it? I'd say only one.
Okay, let's break that down.
Yes.
The day Islam said they believe in the New Testament, they lost it for me. Because I don't believe Moses existed, Noah existed.
Where are you getting this
Hold
from?
on. I don't believe, now I'm using your word, Noah existed.
Now, where are you getting New Testament
Hold on,
from?
hold
The
on. The
Quran
Old
doesn't
Testament,
mention.
old, I said.
No, you
Old
said new,
Testament.
but no
I said
problem.
old.
Okay, no problem.
old. Now-
Where does it mention Old
Now-
Testament in the Quran?
You believe that Moses was a prophet?
How does
Yes
that
or
answer
no?
my question?
Yes or no?
Yes.
You believe Noah was a prophet?
Yes.
You believe... I don't believe. Personally, I have facts to say it was make-believe. Facts. No.
Okay, give me some of the facts.
That's for you to find out. That's for me to
That's
know.
very convenient,
That's
isn't
for
it?
me to know. Have you been to?
That's very
one day,
convenient,
if you
isn't
are
it?
privileged to go into the Vatican, the head of the Catholic Church, and go in there, you might learn something. Personally, the whole Old Testament to me is fallacy. The Moses going up, the boat with all the animals. What did they eat?
You told me.
Hold on,
You
hold
told
on.
me Old Testament
What
is
did
in the
they-
Quran.
Yeah.
I'm saying where?
But you were
You've
lying.
asked.
You were
You
lying
started
with-
asking
you
me
were
about
lying
Noah.
with the Quran, and I said the day it was that.
I'm lying if you can prove the
that
Old Testament is mentioned in the
I
Quran.
said
Where's the Old
it
Testament?
aligns. If your prophets are from the Old Testament, is that not aligning with them?
Our prophets are not from the Old Testament.
What's Moses
He's a prophet.
in the Old Testament?
No, we don't believe in the Old Testament.
You don't believe in the Old Testament,
Correct.
yet you acknowledge Moses.
Correct.
Who wrote about Moses?
What do you mean who wrote
Who
about
wrote
Moses?
about the story of Moses? Who wrote it?
Well, there's numerous authors. It depends if you're looking at the Torah, the Injil, or the Quran. Which one?
The Quran. Okay. The
Yeah,
Torah.
the Quran
precedes-
is-
the Torah is before the Quran, so it was ready there before the Quran was written.
Yeah, Torah. Yeah, we believe in the Torah.
That's why I say.
No, you said Old Testament.
No, that is the Old Testament. Forget
It's not
that
the
they-
Old Testament.
Semantics.
Not semantics.
Have you read
fact.
the Torah?
Yes, I have.
You have all of it?
Yes.
You've read the Old Testament?
Yeah.
All of
You
it?
just asked me.
No, I said the Torah. Now I'm saying the Old Testament.
Right.
Have you
I haven't
it?
read all of it. Not from
Okay.
cover to cover.
When you read it and you don't see that it's the same book just remixed, then I'll have a conversation with you. It is the same book remixed. And I don't believe in any of it. It didn't happen. So because I don't...
You're making a false equivocation here. The Quran mentions Torah. You're assuming that it means Old Testament. Where are you getting this connection from?
I'll say again. Go and read the Old Testament.
That doesn't respond to what I'm saying.
Then read the Torah. Then you realize it's the same book, just
Not
remixed.
same book. How can you say same book when we don't have the Torah?
What is the Torah?
It's a book that was
what does it
revealed.
mean?
Torah is a book that was revealed to Moses.
What's Genesis?
Genesis is a book that's attributed to the Old Testament. Where's this going?
What Moses revealed.
No, Moses didn't reveal anything.
What
Moses was revealed a book.
By who?
By God.
And that's the book you believe in.
That's a book that we don't have in its entirety, and that's the book we believe in.
Exactly what I disbelieve. I'll now use your word, disbelieve the Torah. It's like Superman.
But we don't have the Torah.
But brother.
You're conflating two terms.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
No problem.
You know, but you see, my brain cells will die if we continue.
No problem.
You understand what you understand.
Rescue your brain cells then.
I hope it works for you. I always tell people, if what you believe works for you, follow it.
No problem.
No man tell you any different.
Take care, brother. Lakum dinukum waliya din.
You reckon that's going to go on YouTube?
Yeah. Welcome salam.
Good job being so patient with a guy.